Opening an additional American consulate here in West Jerusalem, in addition to the consular services in the embassy, makes no sense at all. First of all, it goes against Israeli sovereignty here in the land of Israel, in Jerusalem in particular. It goes against the Israeli control of our capital city by forcing us to open another consulate, in addition to the already existing consular services in the American embassy in Jerusalem. It violates international law because you cannot open a consulate without the express agreement of the host country, and the Americans want to do it against our will. Thirdly, it's against American law because America passed a law in 1995 which was upheld by the Trump administration. The Jerusalem embassy law and the consular services are maintained inside the Jerusalem embassy. It's against Israeli law, the basic law of Jerusalem. So there are many reasons why we should not open this consulate, and we are here today to say, America, President Biden, Secretary Blinken, do not open an additional consulate here.
It's great to be here today. I'm here not as the chairman of the Republican Party in Israel, but rather as a Jew, a member of the Jewish people, and a lover of this city. We have, Jews all over the world and millions of lovers of Israel have supported the idea of a united Jerusalem for nearly 6 decades, and indeed through the entire course of Jewish history. This is something that we shouldn't be arguing about. When the Americans are talking about reopening the Consulate General here in Jerusalem after the momentous decisions that were taken 3 years ago to unite the city, to bring the embassy here, to close the consulate, that has only one meaning. Someone wants to turn the wheels of history backward, and they want to undo the miraculous things that have happened here. Jerusalem needs to remain united. Most everybody agrees with that. There are those that don't, but they have an alternative. Go to Ramallah, make your consulate in Ramallah, and do whatever you want with the Palestinian Arabs there. That's their business. But in Jerusalem, no way. In this building over here, no way. And that's that to me, that sums up everything. Now, what about the future? What's going to happen? The United States is in turmoil now, all right? And there will be elections next week in Virginia and in New Jersey. And there could be some rather surprising results, particularly in Virginia, maybe even New Jersey. But a year from now, almost exactly a year from now, there'll be midterm elections in the United States where one-third of the Senate and the entire House of Representatives will be reelected. And when that happens, I think the people of the United States, not only the Jews, but all the people of the United States will rise up and say, enough of this madness. We've got to return to our senses. And part of that is to protect Jerusalem and keep the Consulate General either closed here or let it arise in Ramallah.
Vim has been sounding the alarm for over a decade. The state of Palestine is being created every day, one dunam at a time. The Palestinians are not interested in negotiation. They're not interested in anything we have to say. They are physically building the state of Palestine. Wherever they plant trees, those will be trees in the state of Palestine. Where they establish schools, those will be schools in the state of Palestine. Where they pave roads, those will be roads in the state of Palestine. And where they open an embassy, that will be the embassy. The capital, the embassy will be in the capital of the state of Palestine. That's why we're here today.
Israel belongs to the Jewish people. Jerusalem is the capital of Israel. Jerusalem is the place that we pray for 2,000 years to come back and be in our place where David was and where David lived, where Israel was established. The meaning of the consul to Palestinian people in Jerusalem is to split Jerusalem to half and to give up on Jerusalem as a Jewish capital.